good afternoon, evening, whatever, morning, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I'm just going live. I haven't been on in a few days or so. Just been minding my own business. That's something hard for a lot of people to do is mind their own business. That is like really one key to long life. Certain categories spiritually have keys. And to have a long life, one of the keys to a long life is to mind your own business. And I know a lot of people are not going to get that key of life because it seems like it's so hard for people to do is mind their own business, especially those that's, trying to steal from you and steal off your life. Um, I know I was watching a bunch of readers today, and they were telling me that they found out on other platforms like TikTok and Instagram and other places where people are, other races are stealing their content and using it as their own. And, it just sort of kind of make me think who is in national security? Like, I need their information to write them because I feel that the security level for the United States of America has really been compromised. Like, I can remember growing up, it's just a lot of security breaches would not happen as it was when I was younger, and we did have the technology. Technology actually has always been out. Everybody's just able to get access to a lot of it now. But I just feel like a lot of inside things are going on to where it's really compromising United States. And so this little thing, I'm not reading any cards or anything today, just sort of kind of venting about things that I see all over social media. I don't too much, interact with the people of the world. I guess I could say that because I love nature, it's so calm, it's so peaceful. But a lot of information that I do receive is, if it's not coming from the spirit, it's a lot of it that's been on social media. And you got a lot of things that the way, I guess, the algorithm is producing it out is making it seem like it's right, and it's not. And then sort of kind of, if you allow your children, grandchildren to be on the internet, this stuff can really traumatize these kids or make them feel a certain type of way. And I don't know, I'm sort of kind of in a state of mind right now where I'm praying for the world, you know, because the world, I look at it like the world is sort of kind of like how I am as a person. And it's here, it's going to always be here. Buildings, the sun's going to come up, the moon's going to come up, flowers are going to blossom every different season. Rain's going to come regardless. But when we as people start affecting the world, we can shift it into a position where it's negatively affecting everyone. So I just been like, sitting back, thinking, about how humans are really messing up America. It's sad. We've always been number one. America's always been number one. We have, and if we're all borrowed out and we're the lender, then we should already know that nobody else would be able to help us keep back up. So we have to be mindful. I tell anybody that in life, I was like, just be mindful of the people that you truly bless, because sometimes it ain't even meant for them to have a blessing from you, or just being blessed in general. You can intercept their karma, reaping what you sow, however you refer the payback. I know. But I know, and I was willing to go toe to toe with it, but it comes a point of time when you see that the blessing is not given back, you know. Why is it dark? Because I'm in my room. I mean, the light is on. I'm just not in the light. I can see. It's just that, um, it's, yeah. And plus I'm laying down, so, but, it's not, I don't like the light. I've been in the light all day working. But, when you get off, you just want to rest your mind, body, and soul. And that's sort of kind of where I am. And as I'm resting my mind, body, and soul, I just wanted to come on here and vent. I don't have a friend. I don't have friends, All my friends backstab me. You would always think that there would be a positive person. Like, somebody would really want a positive person. Like, I'm not the type of positive person that when we all out, I'm going to like, oh, that's bad for you. Don't do that. No, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just not going to help you. I'm not going to indulge, so. But I don't, if my friends, they either slept with my men or prospects, you know. So I just choose to not have any female friends. I have male friends. And there's no sex or anything involved, but I do have male friends that I talk to every now and then. And everything. They seem to be more loyal to me than a female friend, you know? How you doing? Damien, how you doing? But I just really want to come on here and let everybody know that I'm still alive and kicking it. Still working hard like a Hebrew slave. I'm just in the house right now, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much, because if tables were turned, I wouldn't be able to be in the house. I had to work outside, so. But, oh, I did want to say one thing. As adults, you know that an excuse for an adult make us look adolescent. When we become adults, there's no more excuses. We have to take accountability. And I've noticed that a lot of people don't take accountability to anything. Like, even if you ask them a question and they give you the answer, and say 2 or 3 days later, their answer end up playing in your life, and you go, and then they say something to you about the outcome, and you say, well, I took your advice. Remember the other day when I asked you such and such? They'll even forget that they even said it to you. And it's just like, when are adults going to take accountability for their actions? Because accountability is standing in truth. That's one thing. I know a lot of people probably don't care where they spend eternal life at. I do. And one thing I do know is that God said that we have to stand in our truth on earth. You know, you want to leave earth with a pure heart. And if I've done it, whether I was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to now, you ask me, I'm going to take accountability for it. No matter how right or wrong it was. I'm not afraid or ashamed of anything that I've ever done in my past. So, and then when you rededicate your life, get saved, baptized, however you do your surrendering to the higher power, people should not judge you on the past. We all make mistakes. A mistake is something that's made one time. I'm entitled to a mistake because mistakes we're supposed to learn from. But these people that have been in my energy, they're so perfect. They're so perfect that they consider their mishaps, which is more than one, or their mistake, they don't look at it like that. It's imperfection for them, but they can point out my mistakes or my childhood and hold it against me, and I'm a grown adult. But the things that they did to me as an adult, they don't want to take accountability for. I am a woman of my age. I'm very wise over my age. I do not have the age of a youth or a teenager in my adult body. I've taken accountability for my actions. So you out there trying to make me feel bad about fighting, I didn't pick a fight, but I sure ended. I didn't bother nobody. I was a bully stopper. I didn't like people to get picked on. I spoke my mind and still will. I just know how to use in my intellect with the communication now better, instead of cutting you down to your ankles. So it's like, when the older you grow, you're supposed to glow with age, meaning with age becomes wisdom, but that's not all true dealing with the people that's been forcefully in my energy. I feel like I'm dealing with a bunch of zombies, adolescents that are in adult bodies, predators, pedophiles, that feel like I am wrong for not assisting them or helping them. But they've already gotten a blessing. God told me they already been blessed off of my energy. and God allowed it. I was mad at first, but he allowed it because he said that he blessed the just and the unjust, and he blessed the unjust so they can understand that that was from him. He allowed it just so they could see that he was real, but it still didn't wake them up. So now when the tables turn, now everybody's mad at me because they feel like I'm supposed to help. Well, I helped force. I was put in a position to be forcefully assistance to you all. And now when I need help, I need some help right now. Somebody want to help me pay my student loans, help me pay for school. Like, nobody's there to do anything but take. So when I realized that I was dealing with a bunch of takers and not givers, I stopped. And I just wanted to spread the word that, it don't take a rocket science. It don't even take intellect. If you feel you have a heart and you love, you know when somebody is being mean to you. Don't allow nobody to be mean to you, to make you cry, to make you feel displaced or not loved. And if your family took money, like mine did, to leave you alone, to stop talking to you, or, to have an attitude or be jealous. God give us this family, but we can make our own spiritual family. I always know that when there's a will, there is a way. My mission is to surround myself with spiritual beings that love God just as much as I do. I'm a type of woman that I come 100%. A man does not complete me. I was raised that a man is a bonus, and you appreciate them bonuses. Because sometimes you can work so hard and not even know that you was that you got a bonus coming to you. So that's the way I was raised, that a man is a bonus. So I don't take a man for granted. I understand that they are leaders. Yes, protectors, but we're also the shield of the protector. We're the backbone a woman is. So I know that if my man can't stand up, I'm supposed to hold him up. But I've always been that person in a relationship. Anyone that I ever been in, whether it was temporary, semi temp, maybe it was a paid relationship. Who knows? Like, I don't know their reason of coming, but I know that I treat everybody like I wanted to be treated. And a lot of people have always told me that they felt like I was too good to be true. Well, I'm not too good to be true. I am truth. I just want people to treat me like I treat them. So when you get somebody, whether it's a friend, platonic friend, family, whether you get somebody that's really genuine in your life, that's willing to stand behind you or stand beside you just like God, like, cherish them. Don't hurt them. Because you never know who you entertaining. You could really be entertaining an angel. So just wanted to spread the love and just anybody you encounter. Like, I have a lot of people when I go out, they stop, they talk to me, they tell me their life story. Some of them ask me for prayer and stuff like that. And I do. I pray with them and stuff, and I listen to them. But I need all of my spiritual beings. When you are out encountering with people, shaking hands and stuff like that, after they leave your presence, start calling back your energy, y'all. Because people are really using our good energy to manifest in a life. And if you are a victim of this already and you feel drained and tired and worry, worrying is not of God. Start calling back your energy, and God will show you who all been really taken from you, from your tree. See, a lot of people don't have a fruitful tree. I used to call them money trees when I was a kid. I say, got a money tree. My mom said, no, you don't. I said, yes, I do. She never understood what I was talking about. I was really talking about me being a fruitful tree. And, some fruit trees, you can take the fruit off the tree to make money off of. And that's sort of kind of where I was going with that. And so a lot of people utilize your tree, your fruit, and they'll utilize your energy to manifest off of for themselves. But I know if you start calling it big, you'll start seeing those that are around you that was just really using you for your energy and not really there for being there because you're genuine and they love you. So I just don't want y'all to fall victim of love like I have, because when you really truly love somebody and they do you so wrong and they treat you like trash, it takes the army of God to camp around you to protect you. So y'all be encouraged out there and uplift someone. Tell somebody that they're beautiful today or handsome. And keep pouring nothing but greatness and inspiration into yourself as well. I just wanted to say I love all of y'all. Those that don't love me either are mad because I won't do stuff for you. It's okay. You've already got enough. Now it's time for God's keys to arise because he did say the first shall be last and the last shall be first. And y'all have a great and blessed day. Bye.